Hello, welcome back to Femmedia, the crème de la crème of all things hyper femme, where I discuss and deep dive into girly media and overanalyze it all. If that sounds like your vibe, make sure to subscribe so you can say you were here before we hit 10K. Je t'aime. Now on to today's tea.
How do you feel being a...
In the late 1960s, at the encouragement of Denise Holly Hobby's brother-in-law, Hobby sold distinctive artwork of a cat-loving, rag dress-wearing little girl in a giant bonnet to American Greetings in Cleveland, Ohio. And fun fact, Holly's character was originally nameless until the American Greetings character took off and she was dubbed Blue Girl by the public. Then Denise's character became so popular and identifiable that they had to give the character a name, and its name became Holly Hobby, per Denise's full name, and thus Holly Hobby was born.
Holly Hobby and Friends is a series of American animated specials produced by Nickelodeon and American Greetings. It is the first series to star the Holly Hobby doll, albeit redesigned from her traditional look. The specials aired on both Nickelodeon's Nick Jr. block and the separate Noggin channel. In this incarnation of Holly Hobby, Holly is a 10-year-old girl who forms a secret club called the Hey Girls with her two best friends, Amy and Curie. Holly is the great-great-granddaughter of the original Holly Hobby character. According to American Greetings, the intention was for Holly to look pretty much the same, but with new contemporary colors and patterns. The first special, Surprise Party, premiered during the Nick Jr. block on February 10th, 2006. 8 episodes were made in total. A line of merchandise was also made as a partnership between American Greetings and Nickelodeon and Viacom Consumer Products. Now, I don't know what type of items were included in this merch, but I was able to find this pillow and stickers, and I'm assuming that they're from the Holly Hobby merch drop. VHS and DVD releases were also made, but I will discuss that later. Each special is roughly 45 minutes long. The specials include Surprise Party, released on DVD, TV, and VHS, Christmas Wishes, Secret Adventures, and Best Friends Forever, which were all released on TV and DVD, and Fabulous Fashion Show, which was a double feature DVD that included episodes 5 and 6, Inside Out and Hats Off, respectively, and finally, Marvelous Makeover, which was the final DVD in the series and the second DVD double feature featuring episodes 7 and 8, CoverGirl and Reboot, respectively. The premise of the show is Holly Hobby is a 10-year-old girl from a big city. She often visits her best friends Amy Morris and Carrie Baker in a small country town called Clover. Throughout the 8 episodes of the series, viewers are treated to heartwarming stories that touch on the themes of friendship, family, and personal growth. As said before, there are 8 episodes total, but I will recap the ones that I could find easily online. Secret Adventures. This is the 3rd TV special, and it premiered on Nick Jr. on February 16th, 2007. It was later released on DVD on February 20th, 2007. Holly, Amy, and Carrie help Holly's mom and Aunt Jessie gather sap for the family's famous maple syrup recipe. When they accidentally spill it, they're all afraid to tell the truth. Eventually, in an attempt to resolve the issue, Holly and friends run away and work overtime to recuperate the spilled vats of syrup. Holly's family gets concerned because the kids are all missing and they almost call the police. But then the kids show up with the full vats of syrup as an intended surprise. But Holly's mom is mad until eventually she's just glad that everyone's okay. The issue is resolved and Holly and her family head back to the city.
Marvelous Makeover. This was the last Holly Hobby special and the second special to be released solely on DVD. Episode 1 of this special is CoverGirl. Holly moves to Clover, but when she starts school, she gets assigned to a different class than Amy and Carrie. There, Holly meets a shy girl named Katie, who's constantly picked on by her classmates. She feels bad for Katie and befriends her, and due to peer pressure from Amy and Carrie, she unfriends her. After talking to her Aunt Jessie, she realizes she really likes Katie and wants to be friends with her. So, Katie becomes an honorary member of the Hey Girls, Holly's secret friendship club.
Episode 2 of this special is called Reboot. The school is holding an open house. Holly, Amy, and Carrie encourage their new friend Katie to submit her idea for the student award show. Nepo baby Becca always wins the award show because her parents make her project and she passes it off as her own, and this discourages Katie from entering. Katie gets a makeover in this episode via Holly and friends to boost her confidence. Ultimately, Katie is persuaded to enter her project in the school show until Becca accidentally breaks her laptop in the school cafeteria, and Katie loses all her progress. Holly then asks Aunt Jessie for her laptop to help Katie remake her project. The Hey Girls stay up all night with Katie as she puts together the website. Katie restores the website, enters the award show, and to Becca's shock, wins. But there is so much more to this collection of specials, so I suggest purchasing these DVDs if for nothing but nostalgia's sake. Since this Holly hobby is the great-great-granddaughter of the old Holly, we can see influences of her great-great-grandmother in her revamped Y2K outfit. For example, 2006 Holly is literally a blue girl because her fit is various shades of blue with the exception of her brown boots. And they traded out the old Holly's bonnet for a cute Y2K baby blue patchwork cabbie cap. The specials feature songs with music and lyrics written by lead guitarist Sheriff Mandy Collins and keyboardist Charlotte Spencer of the English rock group The Hyper Girls. The cartoon features 3 pop songs, 2 sung in her own voice, Just Like You and The Things That Make You Special. Holly also has music numbers throughout the specials. There also were in-DVD sing-along featurettes. Finally, Leanne Rimes sings the 3rd song, Twinkle in Her Eye, the show's theme song, and it's a banger. While the first 4 specials premiered on Nick Jr. and had DVD releases from 2006 to 2007, the last 2 specials, Fabulous Fashion Show and Marvelous Makeover, were released on 2 double feature DVDs in 2008 and 2009 respectively. DVD releases for the specials were initially released by Paramount Home Entertainment, but later transitioned to Sony Pictures Home Entertainment. I was able to find 10 Holly Hobby and Friends themed online games. The games are Create a Snow Globe, Beanbag Toss, Holly's Attic Adventures, Holly's Water Balloon Blast, Heart to Heart Match, Surprise Party, Dream and Style Dollhouse, Peck a Picnic, The Hey Girls Muffin Maker, and Holly Hobby Lemonade Stand. And these games are so nostalgic to me because playing Nick Jr. themed games were some of my first internet memories. There was also an app in 2016 featuring the same character style as the 2006 Holly Hobby with 6 in-app games: Holly and Friends Fashion Fun, Just Up Time with Holly Hobby, Holly and Friends Spa Day, Marvelous Makeup with Holly Hobby Card Designer, and Holly Hobby Recording Studio. A video game based on the series for the Nintendo DS released on October 8th, 2007. I'll insert some gameplay here, and here's some more. The Holly Hobby and Friends brand also included books including but not limited to The Sandcastle Contest, Happy Easter Holly, Holly's Halloween Adventure, and more. And side note, some of the books came with a sticker pack. Mattel released an updated Holly Hobby doll line which included Holly, blue eyes and what appears to be strawberry blonde hair, Amy, green eyes and red hair, and Carrie, brown eyes and black hair. The dolls feature all new face sculpts, a new body style, and flat feet. There is also a series of smaller Holly, Amy, and Carrie figures. Each of these figures include a companion animal. Holly, a Cocker Spaniel named Doodles, Amy, a pig named Cheddar, and Carrie, a cat named Bonnet. Separate doll outfits were available and each outfit could be customized. There are also these bendable dolls of Holly, Amy, and Carrie. Lastly, I found these sweet treat dolls, but there are many other Holly Hobby and Friends themed dolls and accessories. In the gentle embrace of Holly Hobby and her friends, we find ourselves transported back to simpler times, where laughter echoed through sunlit fields, and the warmth of friendship was our cherished treasure. As we bid farewell to these endearing characters, let us carry with us the enduring lessons of love, kindness, and the magic of simple joys. Just as Holly Hobby and Friends have forever etched their place into our hearts, may their timeless tales continue to inspire us to embrace the cozy nostalgia of yesteryears and carry into the beautiful journey of tomorrow.